What is up, YouTube? That's here, and I want to bring you guys some ranked battles with the Centiskorch team. You know, yesterday we played a little bit on casual. The games were a lot easier because I was learning how to play the team. But today, we're going to the top of the ranked ladder. We're using Scarf Xurkitree, Leftovers, Yawn, Pixelate Sylveon, Binding Band, Centiskorch, a Wikiberry Credilli, Psychic Seeds Entity, and Dragapult with a weakness policy. I think Centiskorch is actually a really good mom right now, but in today's games, we're going to be trying featuring like the Xurkitree, more of the Credilli, and some of the more, other offensive Pokemon the team has to offer. So if you guys want to see some super cool Xurkitree games or Credilli games, let me know in the comments below if you're excited for those, as well as the answer to the question today, and that is, do you guys want to actually see me try hard a little bit and actually enter the Players' Cup qualifier that's happening next week? Let me know if you guys want to see me make some teams or practice for that, and don't forget to like the video. We're still trying to get to 100 likes for every single video. Let's hop right into the games. Here we go. Oh man. So like, we're playing ranked today, and I don't want to be that guy, because like, I like my sunroom just as much as everybody else. But every single game is just sunroom. Like, every game I have to play ever is always just sunroom. It makes me so sad. Alright, let's see what we actually have to do against sunroom. Alright, I think Credilli's great. But like, what else do we really want? Like, Centiskorch Credilli? So we go Cetrafino, Max Guard, Hard Switch. We don't have any good switches though for like a Rock Slide. I think Credilli's a great lead though. We have to chill. So those two are great. We could also yawn things. Could also Volt Switch things. They could also go for like a copycat, like Max Guard TR thing. I can't really stop that, can I? I guess I could by going with Sylveon, huh? Let me think about that. Because we can just Quick Attack. They bring the Entity for sure. I don't think Pult's going to be as good as like we think it might. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're in ranked. Going up against some Sunroom. Some hard TR Sunroom with like Ice Horse as well. It's going to be kind of hard to beat Ice Horse with like Credilli. But Centiskorch could do a lot against it. I just don't think he's going to let me like get that big hit that I actually want. One good thing is if I get this up, you can't switch. So those things are kind of stuck there. But like Ryo is so good with Stakataka and Ice Horse. Yeah, I should have went with Sylveon. But we'll see. We'll see what I actually want to get done here. So he's going to go with like a Max Guard, set the TR. I want it. Like, I want this. I want the Ancient Power proc. Let's go. Ancient Power proc. Give it to me. Give me the Ancient Power proc that I need. 10% of the time value. And then if we get the Leech Seed up, we might be able to make something work. We have a decent amount of investment in Specialty. We're probably going to be able to KO the Ryo with this turn. Especially, even if it is Sash, we're going to be able to take it out. If he's going for that play. You could just actually go, like, not Copycat Max Guard. Like, I don't know if you Copycat Max Guard here, because I feel like you can just set your TR. You know? I don't think you actually have to do that play, and doing that play gives a lot of respect to me if you want to go for like the copycat TR, because it takes a full turn of your max away. But we'll see. He's maxing, cool. So we're going for the copycat TR. Go for it. Next turn we're about to be Max Guard and putting up some Leech Seeds, then switching out our Maxmon. I still think it's the right play, because like you're wasting a full turn of your max doing this, and we're getting your Ryo off the board. We also could like think about hard switching out the Credilli for like an Entity or something. Yeah, we'll see. Copycat Max Guard TR. Yep, hey, that's totally fine. I want this. Like, this is the best lead that I could probably get away with against like this hard of a TR. Just setting my dot. Oh, we can't switch either, so like that Staka is technically like super stuck. Give me my boost. Boost. Never lucky. You know I wanted it. You know that I wanted it. Alright, you're going to go down. Cool. So Stock is going to take some chip. And I bet you they're bringing out the Ice Horse, but like, we'll see what happens. We can't just lose our Centiskorch here. That will lose me the game. I really want to see if I can get up like a Leech Seed. NDD. Yo, that's still fine. That's totally fine. I got no problem with that. So let's just go for... There's Psychic Seeds. Cool. Yeah, let's go for a Leech Seed. Let's try and see if we can get it off. I think they're going to hit the Scorch. I think they're going to hit the Scorch. Because like I could one-shot the Entity with a max Flutterby right now. So I think you still want to get the Scorch off because you don't want to lose 2 Pokemon to the Scorch. There's the Follow Me. If they go for the Credillia, it's such a massive, like, hard read. They just go for the hard read. It sucks to be me sometimes, chat. We got the free KO. His Follow Me would have been down. And he gets a defense boost now. That is so hard to deal with. Literally just took my Mon and threw it away. It's a second defense boost, I'm sure. Good thing is he's ticking, but like, man, that is quite unfortunate. We're gonna bring out our NDD. I'm gonna follow me here. I can't believe he did that. No respect. I get no respect, chat. Alright, both have Psychic Seeds up. Let's think about how we need to play this. Have to go with the Follow Me. I think you still have to hit the NDD with the Flutterby. And then we'll Protect. Maybe in Hard Switch out the Scorch or something. Sylveon can almost do okay versus the Staka, but like, I needed to hit a Leech Seed on that thing over the next couple turns. Like, good thing is we have the fire ticking on the Staka, and that like is good. That's like the one way that we can break this Mon. We're slower than his Entity. Steel Spike. Into our Entity, right? No, leave me alone. Why are you so big? Is he just expanding forcing? I can see it. He's not even attacking our Scorch, chat. That's so rude. Calm Mind. What? That's nuts. Hopefully I can still get the KO. I know he has the defense boost, right? 2 defense boosts, actually. Ugh, that's going to be hard to deal with, actually. Don't think I can do it. Okay. Is that a crit? I'll take it. That's what you get for disrespecting my Scorch for 2 turns. I crit you. That thing was set to carry. Alright, yeah, he still only has 2 Mons left. It's going to be Ice Horse, though, right? Is this last turn TR? Do we just double Protect? Double Protect, hit Ice Horse, lose everything. And then maybe whatever our last Mon is can do something? I think our last Mon's probably useless, too. Sylveon versus Staka. My favorite. Oh shit, there's still 2 turns left on TR. Oof. We can Protect with the NDD. And Hard Switch out the Scorch for Sylveon. We could try that, you know. And then we can go for like a Yawn. Redirect. Double Protect. Flare Blitz. And I think we can maybe get something done. I want to see if he's Rock Slide in this turn. It won't like KO our Sylveon. Rock Slide, yeah. Can't just throw away the Sylveon like that. Or sorry, can't throw away the Scorch like that. We can take this Rock Slide though. High horsepower. Oof! Leave my boy alone. That's so much damage. I think we can eat one more Rock Slide, but I don't know if we can eat both of those things. And that's ticking. He still has a couple turns left. Last turn TR. So like I can Protect with my Sylveon here. I will Protect with my Sylveon. I actually think we can KO the Staka with like a Flare Blitz Hyper Voice. As weird as that sounds, I think we might be able to. I think Rock Slide would just KO too many things. Like I think he would just KO my Sylveon here. No reason we just throw it away. And if he KOs the Entity, he KOs the Entity. Like I don't think that I can do anything about that realistically. And if he's using like, if he was using like high horsepower to hit the Scorch, he doesn't have Rock Slide on the Ice Horse. So like, yeah, Heavy Slam ain't gonna do it. You can hit the Sylveon with that, but like you can't hit the Scorch. So like my only real play is to go... We only got the 4 turn on the spin. That sucks. All right. We have Centiskorch back, though. Let's see. I think we have to yawn that Stalka. Because I think we go yawn, Flare Blitz, right? Get the Flare Blitz, get the yawn, then double protect. He goes to sleep, and then we have like a couple turns to like hit that guy in the mouth. He could totally just click Rock Slide, by the way. But this is our best shot to win this game. Like I said, we're on ranked. He's not protecting with the Ice Horse. If that doesn't show why that thing shouldn't be Uber, nothing does. There's my yawn. I can't believe that, man. He just didn't. He just didn't even care. He just ate that. In the mouth. Ate a super effective stab Flare Blitz in the mouth. Gets his attack boost. Man, that sucks. And he just goes for the Rock Slide. It's the right play. He missed, though. But he's wishing he TR'd. We have to protect here, right? Because if we get the protect, this is how I'm looking at it. If we get the protect, next turn we just hit the ghost, the Ice Horse with a Leech Seed or something, a Leech Life, and then we have like potentially a couple turns to like. We have a couple turns to like hit that Stalka and maybe get another crit. That's our only out here. If we would have KO'd that. If we would have killed that Ice Horse, man, we would still have our Sylveon. Trick Room. Yeah, that's smart. I thought about taking that turn to hit either of them, actually. And now we can just hit our what is it? Centiskorch with the Ice Horse. Probably going to lose our Centiskorch, but we'll see. That's such a good play. I thought about just hitting the Ice Horse that turn. That's smart from him. All right, let's see if I die. +1 high horsepower. Neutral damage. That Mon should just be banned. Am I wrong? That's so nuts. That's so nuts how that Mon was able to eat my Flare Blitz. One shot like 2 Pokemon from really, really healthy. And just like destroyed everything. Well, it's so dumb. Sunroom. Oh boy. My favorite. That's every single person. No one knows how to play Sunroom right now. Let's see though. Stalkatalk is really hard to deal with. I almost want to say we should be going with like. It's so hard to deal with like Stalka with this team. Do you want to go Zerk? Is Zerk good here? Because I'm looking at it like I can KO the Indeedee. I'm gonna try. I'm actually gonna try Zerk Pult. I want to see if I can actually make this work. Zerk Pult, Indeedee, Centiskorch. I'm gonna try something. I think I have very, very slight shots to make something really cool work here. At the very least, we'll be able to wait out the TR probably. And if they don't go with like Indeedee Hat, we're in just a great spot too. So let's see how they want to make this one work. Yeah, we'll see. Because they want to set that TR first turn. It all depends on if they want to go for like AoE or what. Stalka Indeedee. That's great for me. That's so good for me, I think. That's probably the best that I could have hoped for, I think. Should I even proc? Or should I just Volt Switch? Let's see if we actually get a... Let's see what the Indeedee actually does. Psychic Seeds? Alright, cool. We'll just go for the standard way to do it. So I could have Volt Switched. I think Volt Switch and Wormwood would KO, but I actually want to get a Brutal Swing proc. So I can get my weakness policy up. And then my plan was to get the weakness policy up, max guard, wait out their first turn when they max, hard switch in my Indeedee, and then I can redirect / protect for 2 turns. And then I've waited out their Trick Room, I've waited out most of their max, and I'm the one with the +2 Pult, and they're already down with their redirection Mon. That was kind of my idea going in with this. And then maybe Xurkitree can, you know, pack a punch on that Stalka after all the Trick Room turns are done. That's kind of where I'm looking with this. We should be able to take that Indeedee out this turn. I say should. I definitely can't take out that Stalka, so I'm not even going to try. But I can get my policy up here. And then he's probably, like I said, going to bring out the hat. But like we'll probably just go for like a hard switch. And then if we can get the hat off the board too, that's really, really nice. So you can totally get your TR up, Chief. But this is like the only thing I think I can really do against, like, it sucks that we're fighting like hard TR. Like very, very hard TR. But hopefully you go away. Dope. Get your TR up. Bring out your Hatterene. Let me think about how I actually want to do this. I actually might just fodder the Xurk. I also have Scorch to like clean up a little bit. We're definitely max guarding with Pult though. I just don't know if we want to like what we want to switch him with. Because the way I'm looking at this is if I max guard the Pult and Hearts out for the Xurk, he won't die to like a Unity won't die to a Rock Ball. We'll just go follow me, hit the hat. Yeah, I'm thinking this is my only shot. Like I set this all up in the team preview. But we'll see if it can work. If they actually hit the Entity slot, which is my Xurk, with like the Smite, that's such a good play from them. But I don't think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to respect my Pult because it's a +2. So, like, I would not be surprised to see Gmax Hat go for, like, a Gmax Smite into my Pult slot. And then maybe, like, a Rock Slide or something. Because they know the Xurk's Scarfed. They know that it's, like, either switching or just useless. So I hope they don't, like, super figure out what I'm going for. They might also just max the Staka and go for, like, a D-Gleam, which is probably the better play. We also don't know if that's, like, a Sash Hat or a, what is it? A Sash Hat or, like, a Life Orb Hat. We'll probably know after this turn, though. If it doesn't take orb damage, I'm going to assume it's either a Berry Berry or Sash. Happy to see it max. That means he's not going for those AoEs. And I'm hopefully blocking a Gmax Smite. Hopefully. You know, he's going to have to go for it next turn. But, like, hopefully I block the Smite. Yo, just hit the correct target for me, Chi. Gyro. Block. Yes. Smite. Block. Yes. Free switch. We take those. What is it? The art of using, what is it? The art of max guard, max bait. Now we just follow me, and I can think we can one-shot your hat. Now, he's definitely going to get a Gmax Smite up. I'm going to have to go through the confusion, but, like, that's literally the only thing I can do right now. It's the only thing I have at my disposal. Stock, if we get that defense drop, we're going to be able to do a lot more with Scorch eventually. If we ever get a chance to make contact to it. Xurk's also pretty decent. He can't set any, you know, Sandstorm either to give that Staka more Spadef boosts. So I almost want to say as long as I don't hit myself in confusion, we have a little bit of shots. We still don't know what the item on the hat is. But we're going for the big follow me here. No confusion. Give me just a one turn, no confusion. Going for Rock Slide. Good damage. There's the Gmax Smite. It shouldn't do a ton. Because we got that Spadef boost. I think that's orbed. Yo, show me my Dragapult hit. Show me my Dragapult hit. Oh, he didn't take any life orb damage, right? He did. Okay, cool. Alright. Come on, Pult. One time. That's what I'm talking about. Phantasms up. Gmax down. And I'm out of max turns too. Let's be real. I am out of max turns. He's out of max turns. He's also down 2 Pokemon. 2 of them. Sucks I'm double confused, but like, I think we almost might be able to get something done here. I have Protect on my Scorch. I think he has 2 turns left TR. Last mon is Torkoal. Ow. Scorch though. He's gonna Rock Slide, so I can't switch it in. But let's think about what we want to do here. Xurk's great versus those mons, I think. 2 turns Trick Room. Try and Protect here. He's just gonna double at least. Like, what's the point, you know? Well, the point is to like try to not freaking get dumpster fired. Rock Slide plus Eruption will KO the Pult. We're gonna double Protect. I think one of our mons is gonna get to stick around. And then we'll turn to the Scorch next turn, go Protect together. So Entity gets Protect off. Cool. I want the double. Like, I will take the double. Stand by Confusion. That's what I'm talking about, Pult. Let's go. Eruption. I think Rock Slide plus Eruption will take out this whole board, but this is the last turn Trick Room. So if you open up a board for me to bring out like Xurk, Centiskorch, I can probably KO everything. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to Expanding Force right now, I think. Actually, I'll go for the Follow Me. There's no reason to not, I think. I'll go for darts. Entity Snapping Vision, we take those. Entity popping it off right now. Eruption. I don't know if my Pult just dies here. I don't die. Cool. I take those. Those work for me. There's nothing I can really do though. Like I could have switched in, like he gyroed. Like if I would have switched in Centiskorch there on that Eruption, yeah, that would have been great, but he could have also just went for Rock Slide and I would have lost the game for it. I'd rather take the guaranteed, like, I'm able to bring in my Mon. Because if we check the Staka, he can't stop Centiskorch. Yeah, he can't stop Centiskorch. Like, Torkoal don't do it. So right now I think he has a +1 defense. So I think I just go for, like, the Thunderbolt. Let's check. Yes. Oh, he actually got, oh yeah, he got a defense boost, but like he had a Phantasm drop from earlier. Yeah, I think we just gotta go for it. I think we just go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt and Flare Blitz. Let's see. Hopefully the Flare Blitz does about half. I think the Thunderbolt will do a lot too. You can totally protect stock and go Eruption. And if he does that, well, I guess we lose, right? I guess we'll lose if that happens. Protect Eruption. He'd give me a Flash Fire boost. Maybe I'll be able to one-shot a Staka after that. Definitely possible. Like, protect Overheats. Might as well have, like, Yawn or something. Protect Yawn from Torkoal. Thunderbolt. Cool. Let me hit this. This is going to do a lot. That's a lot. Let's do a lot again. Sun boosted. Stab. Big damage. That's value. You can totally hit your Eruption. Ain't no one care about that Eruption right now. Because I get... Oh, he has the Yawn. That's smart. Yawn's good. Yawn is up. Thunderbolt. I should Thunderbolt my own guy. Yeah, let's go for a Flare Blitz. It's resisted, obviously, but, like, all my other moves are too, and this one's still in the sun. So, the lower we get that Torkoal, the more he's just not going to be able to do anything to us. He's totally going to protect this turn. There's nothing I can do about that. But let's see. I still think we have it. Like, Torkoals don't really carry that many moves that can really deal with Centiskorch. Like I talk about, you know, Sunroom's really, really popular right now. And if it's not the Staka variant, right, Centiskorch is good versus Sunroom. It's decent versus Ice Horse sometimes. Sometimes. It's good versus Torkoal. It's good versus Venusaur. And Flash Fire makes it so they can't really do anything to us. We are going to get put to sleep here. But, you know, he's still going to have to really try and get our Xurk off the board. You know, our Xurk has a decent amount of investment. Oh, it's cool how Xurkitree, you see it goes out when it's sleeping? The light goes out. But yeah, we have a decent amount of investment in HP. Now let's go for a big Flare Blitz. We also have some sustain if we actually need to, like, Leech Life. So, like, his only way to deal damage to Centiskorch is... He's probably actually just going to yawn the Centiskorch, to be real. But, like, the best way he has to deal damage to it is, like, Earth Power, if he even has it. Like, that's a lot. That's really going to weaken that Eruption. Like, our Xurk, I might not even get KO'd. Flash Fire's up! Let's go. Thanks for the Eruption, bro. Don't kill my Xurk. Yo! Xurk value! Xurk value indeed. Let me wake up, though. Yo. Can I get a wake up? Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Battle was canceled. I can't wake up. The battle's canceled. I guess we'll just win. All right, something that's not Sunroom. I wonder if that's Rain Dance Tornadus. Even if it is, this sounds like a good job for Credilli. It's time. I'm gonna go Centiskorch. I think Centiskorch is great here. I also think that, like, Sylveon could be really, really good. Credilli. And I should probably bring my Indeedee. I should probably bring it, but I think we're gonna bring the Pult. Pult's gonna probably be our Maximon. Probably gonna go for like a bunch of cool Sylveon plays with it. And we're gonna see if we can get something done here. Urshifu's very problematic, but like Sylveon's great versus it. I think Centiskorch is pretty good against it. Credilli shouldn't die from a Wicked Blow. It forces the close combat. We can switch in Pult that turn. We have Ally Switch on and stuff like that. I think we're going to be able to outplay this team. But we do have to play correctly. We're not bringing our redirection, so it's going to be a little bit hard. Like, I think the Monty's going to be bringing this game. It really depends on if he wants to go really aggressive, right? It could still be like Tornadus Metagross. Tons of like value there. Do I care about Tornadus Metagross? Like, Metagross doesn't like one-shot Centiskorch, and he doesn't really have Rain unless he wants to hardcast a Rain Dance. And even if he like does that, he's not Tailwinding. So we'll see. We'll see what he wants to lead with. If it's actually Tornadus Raichu, he just got auto-selected there. I didn't really see if his timer ran out. But we'll see. I want to set my Centiskorch move. My G-Max Centrafino. I also think Credilli could be really, really good here, though, if he wants to go with the Kingdra. So let's see it. Tornadus and Water Urshifu. Yo. Yeah. It's time. The right play for him is to Airstream my Centiskorch, I think. I think that's by far and away the right play. We could also KO that Urshifu. I know we could. We'll just G-Max Centrafino. And we're just going to hard switch in the Credilli. If I KO the Urshifu, like, he won't have a chance to switch it next turn. No, we just switch in the Dragapult next turn. Yeah, we're good. Storm Drain. It's a good ability. Don't leave home without it. Like I said, if you have, like, Hurricane, or you have, like, some sort of... He's not maxing the Tornadus. If he's just going, like, Tailwind Surging Strikes, he's about to be big sad. Big sad. Let's see it. And this is going to break Sash on either of those guys. Hopefully we can actually take out the Thundurus with, or the Tornadus with this like Clock Sash. That'd be nice. Because I don't know how those things are built nowadays. There's the Rain Dance. Go for it, bro. That's all you. Are you reading and just close combating my Sylveon like a Mad Lad? Or are you still Surging Striking? Close combat. He tried to close combat my Centiskorch. Can you not close combat my Centiskorch next time? Next time. Don't do that. Boom. Hey, I'm taking that. That's good chip. That's good chip. Look at that. They're trapped like rats. I actually want the Urshifu gone. Oh, he's going to Hurricane my Centiskorch, though, and close combat my Credilli. So I think we max guard this turn, hard switch in Dragapult, and we get put in a scenario where like he can't stop both of I could have also probably switched in the Sylveon there. Yeah, we'll see though. Pult switching on him. And you're like, don't protect, don't max guard. He can max the Urshifu. The Urshifu's like attacking the Credilli slot. He actually Tailwinds. So does he have like Hurricane or not? Close combat, blocking it. Cool. That guy's going to tick out in like next turn or in 2 turns. So again, this turn, I think we just overgrowth the Urshifu. If he had Hurricane, I think he should have used it last turn. That's what I think. That's what THATSAplusONE thinks. Bad thing is I've wasted all my max turns. And he has a Tailwind up with the ability to like max good stuff in the back. I will say Kingdra kind of struggles with Credilli a little bit. So we'll see. He's thinking about it. I wonder if he's going to go after the Pult slot. He could also, like, I think if he has Hurricane, you use it on the Centiskorch. But I think you should have done it last turn, because he already had speed control. So, like, there was no reason to Tailwind, like, that turn when we could have just hit. Close combat. Stop close combating my Centiskorch, you jerk. Stop it. Get some help. Sludge Bomb. I don't know if that does it. Cool, I didn't get poisoned. That's like the first time that's ever happened. Cool, so as long as I protect next turn with my Centiskorch, I don't even really need to protect, but like Urshifu's down. Credilli's on the board. The thing that checks my Credilli is no longer on the board. And Tornadus is going to tick out in, I think, 2 turns. So that's value. Look at this value damage. One more turn, he's done. It is raining. There's a Kingdra ready, willing, and able to come in and just ruin our lives. But like, Kingdra doesn't really want to deal with like Credillia, I don't think. If I get that Leech Seed up, it's over. So we've seen Sludge Bomb, Tailwind. Right, Metagross. Yo, if you got that Brutal Swing, it's time. Actually, this is very bad. Because it's raining, which means like, oh man, are we just going to proc his policy for him? I mean, he outspeeds everything right now. He can just dumpster my Credillia. Leech Life does more right now. Well, it doesn't do more, but I restore health, and I can wait a little bit. I have Pult and Sylveon. There's just such bad mons to deal with the Metagross. I think you actually just protect the Credillia this turn to like wait out Metagross's max turns. Maybe wait out a little bit of the Tailwind too. So let's see it. Obviously he's maxing it, but you have to assume he's going after the Credillia slot with like a Steel Spike. And I think we can kind of maybe get into a situation where we have like both Sylveon and Pult. Maybe we'll make him choose the wrong target. Maybe we'll be able to get a Yawn off or something. I also think it's totally possible he goes after the Centiskorch and taunts, because we haven't seen his last move. So let's see if we can actually, wait that out. Sludge Bomb, not today. Not today. Quake. No steel attacks yet, huh? Ooh, into the Scorch. You were just gonna let me Leech Seed? What? What? That's nuts. You were just gonna let me Leech Seed. Oh, that's so crazy. At least we take that guy out. Dope. I can't believe that. Yeah, we had to come with Sylveon though. So we are going to be able to get either a Leech Seed or a Yawn off into the Metagross. Oh, just kidding. I'm going to get Fake Outed. He's going to Fake Out one and destroy the other. I think I'm just going to protect my Sylveon and Heart Switch and my Pult. I don't think he one-shots my Pult. And then the tail will be over. I can go for a Phantom Force. If I got that Leech Seed up, would be so set. Like Leech Seed plus the Grassy Terrain, like Pult would go up to full. Yeah, let's see it though. Gotta protect the Sylveon here, I think. I really think you gotta protect it. Even if he goes like Fake Out, nuke the Sylveon, like Fake Out plus Steel Spike in that slot, I still think you have to. Thunder! Holy moly. This guy ain't messing around. He might even be Spexed. Steel Spike, there it is. Oh, Steel Spike there. Almost gets the KO, not yet. I can't policy proc anymore. I thought about doing that. I'll probably kill myself if I do. Okay. Tailwind peters out. Yeah, I can totally channel this good move. We're gonna go for the Yawn. I could Yawn, Ally Switch, double protect, but then like I have no way to like ever deal the actual damage I need to deal to the Metagross. So let's see if this works. He has a defense boost too. Like this is not dealing enough, but I can crit. I can crit. It's possible. You can also try and hit the Pult slot, I guess. Be a waste of his time. Nuzzle into the Sylveon, yeah, that's right. That sucks. Sylveon would have outsped that Metagross probably. Steel Spike into Sylveon, like what am I gonna do, What do you want me to do in that situation? If I crit this Metagross, I can win the game. But we have to crit the Metagross. We have to crit the Metagross. If I just gotta Leech it up, he'd be at like half right now. And he'd be at like 75%. But like I wouldn't also be like, my Pult would have been healthy enough to go for like a Shadow Sneak play on. Not Shadow Sneak, like a quick attack policy proc. Now let's see what we got. coming down to the wire. Is he gonna like protect Metagross? Because like I'm using Phantom Force. So that's not the sauce. Like protect Metagross Nuzzle is just not it. I have to imagine that Metagross also isn't super bulky because he's made to be played with Tailwind. So Phantom Force, can we get the crit? No, we don't. We do not. We just we don't even proc policy. It means he's probably vested. He's probably vested. Yep. Now let's see if we can get done here. I don't think if he's not vested, like we got one seat up. That Raichu's hot garbage. It has Thunder, I know, but like as long as we don't get one-shotted from Metagross, like I almost want to say we have to like weave our protects perfectly, by the way. So we have to like protect, recover, right? Forever. Never get paralyzed. I don't think he one-shots us with Iron Head. I think he does almost all of our health with Iron Head. But if we can almost get it done, I almost want to say we got shots. Protect. That's one leech seed tick. Volt Switch. So he has Volt Switch, Thunder, Nuzzle. He can't switch in anything. There's out of Pokemon. So there's the Iron Head. So there's two ways that we play this here. I actually think we should get the leech seed up on the Raichu. Now he probably just one-shots us. But if he doesn't, I think we heal enough throughout the 2 turns. And we have a berry. Let's see what we can get done. Volt Switch. It's going to do like relatively nothing. Don't kill me. That's right. Don't be paralyzed. Don't be paralyzed, me. I got shots here. I got shots. Credilli coming back. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I got flinched. That sucks. That's probably game. I mean, I'm going to protect, but like, oh, that was my one turn. He procced my berry and everything. These paras and flinches, they're too strong. Oh, I just got to try to recover then. Because I can't eat that very much. Value. At least I get a leech seed tick. Okay. Okay. He's going for Thunders now. He wants that damage. Alright. So we saw Iron Head did about 70-ish%. At this point, because we don't have our berry, we don't need to get it up on the Raichu. We just need to recover and potentially wait out this Metagross. So we can wait out the Metagross. I don't think Raichu has the damage to beat us. Just don't flinch. Don't crit. Don't get me full para. Let me just come back with Credilli. I just get hit with the Thunder. Okay. Okay. That might put me within range. Oh, no. No! Crit! Are you... Okay, no crit. That Thunder just put me within range. I almost had it! I almost had it. Ugh. It's so hard to use Credilli. Alright, that's weird. There is a Regidrago on the board. I have a Sylveon. So, someone's going to be sad when I go Sylveon Pult and just Policy Proc destroy everything. I think you also want to bring the Zerk. And then I think a little bit of redirection is probably not terrible. Scorch is really good here too. I could probably also get away with Credilli, but I think Inity's a great mod to have in the back. Let's go. That was a pretty easy team preview. I guess gotta watch out for some weird stuff. Like, if they want to go Slowbro and Cresselia, that's gonna pull me in 2 completely different ways, and they could both just set TR, and that'd be really hard to deal with. So we'll actually see. I might even just... I don't even know. It could also be like if he leads Drago and it's like Scarf Drago, that's gonna be hard to deal with too. Because Scarf Drago, if it's full speed Timid, outspeeds our Pulp. I don't want to deal with that. So let's actually see what they're doing here. There are things that could happen that are good. There are things that happen that can be bad. Someone's about to get 4-stocked, I think. That's how this game's gonna go. Now, let's see it. That's fine. That is totes fine. So we can't protect. I mean, I guess we could max guard. But like Hyper Voice is definitely happening. I'm going to switch the Inity in. If you want to go for the Wicked Blow, go for the Wicked Blow. But I think you're Sucker Punching. So I'm gonna switch the Indian. And then next turn I'll just probably go, if I live, I'll go for like a follow me, what is it, follow me Hyper Voice again. We can totally still one-shot that Urshifu. He has to be like banded Poison Jab, going after our Sylveon, ignoring our Pult here. I guess he could just go follow me Poison Jab. I don't even know if that KOs because our Sylveon's like really, really bulky. Right now he's staring down that Sylveon and he does not want to deal with it though. I know it. So let's see if he wants to go for the Sucker Punch or the Wicked Blow. I'm sure he's following though, so that's definitely happening. And if he's not, well, then we just probably win. I guess he'd go like Helping Hand too. Helping Hand Poison Jab might actually be enough with like a ban to one-shot our Sylveon. Yeah, we'll see it. He's withdrawing the Clefairy, so no more Friend Guard. We take those. Cress. Okay. Protect. Not bad. I mean, Cress is taking free chip though. Now let's see. So it's these two plus Clefairy. That Cress is thick. Don't know if I actually want to even follow me. I don't want to protect against that. There's no reason. He's just going to Wicked Blow it. I'm Expanding Force in case they switch the Clefairy back in. Yeah, that's fine. You can only Wicked Blow one. I'll trade 1-for-1 with you. Part of me wishes I really didn't switch that guy in because like I could have like went for this Hyper Voice. It's gonna clock its Sash. I could then Quick Attack, but like I can't Quick Attack because he oh, he's orbed. That's totally fine. Psychic, go for it. No Trick Room. I'll take that. It's time for Dragon Bolt next turn, probably. So Urshifu down. We traded Redirection for Urshifu, and Urshifu was like the main mon that like checked my Pult. So I'll take it. Psychic doesn't do anything. I can even think about coming with Zerk here. I actually don't mind the Zerk. Zerk's really, really, like if there was a time to make this work, he's expecting the Pult here. So he's gonna be sending out something that helps check Pult. Yeah, this is great. Like D-Gleam's just so much damage. I think you might actually be some sort of like crazy Scarf thing. And we should outspeed that. I'll D-Gleam, yeah. Actually, I could get away with going like Starfall. Totally could. If you protect TR, I underspeed you with Sylveon. Yeah, I'll Starfall. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Zerk. Big Zerk. Show them that you're not scared of dragons. I'm like a little scared of dragons. But I'm so surprised he even brought that. Like, there's a Sylveon on the board. I guess you could like Ally Switch, which would make... You still just get dumpstered by the Hyper Voice, though. Maybe it's like Skill Swap on the Crest to like take away my Pixelate. That'd be kind of dope. He's maxing, though. He's gonna get dumpstered by the Sylveon. Like, I'm gonna hit. And we'll see. I mean, I still have my Pult in the back, and it's so good here. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, someone's about to get dumpstered. Starfall right in your kisser, Chief. Right in your face. It's not supposed to KO, but it's definitely enough to weaken you up and make it so your dragon attacks are weak. So even if you go for like a dragon energy, or sorry, dragon whatever. Yeah, Psychic ain't it, Chief, man. It is not. Sylveon way too thick. Special D-drop sucks, though. Let's call that what it is. Max Strike. He's actually Max Striking. Who you hitting, though? Sylveon. Yo, he got a special D-drop. That sucks. That is not great. But I still think we can KO it here. Speed drop actually really sucks. I don't know if my Zerk actually outspeeds that thing anymore. So we have to KO it like right now. Uh-oh, that's bad. Crit on the Crest, though. I'll take that. Alright, let's actually think about those. See, I don't think he can take out our Zerk, like, at all. So I'm just fine Hyper Voicing again. I almost want to say I should Max Darkness to give the Crest a Sped F drop. You have to keep the Starfall up, no matter what. So, like, this is still the play. I just don't want to change the terrain. Ally Switch. Go for it. You have to hit the right target here. You have to hit the Sylveon. Yeah, good targeting. Primo targeting. He's gonna take a lot of damage on this crest and pretty much just put it within range though. Like, I have darts, and I think darts is gonna be enough. Maybe I should have changed the terrain so I could have used darts better. I still think darts will tap this guy pretty well though. Are we gonna see a pinch berry? Ooh, Sash is up on that crest. I bet he actually wanted to fodder it. Yeah, let's think about how we need to do this. Because, like, there's two ways I guess we make this happen. I think that darts is just enough, though. I know there's a terrain there, but, like... let's do it like that. This will totally help player on the ally switch. Max guard, cool! We got our terrain back! And then the Clefairy's gonna come out. Oh, we don't get our terrain back. Nah, never looked. But let's see, Dragon Energy's super weak right now. He outspeed, actually, does he outspeed my Xurk? Because, like, if we're ending the max turns, I have a Scarf. He has a full health Clefairy, that is going to be really hard to deal with. And he's probably just going to click the follow me button. Like, follow me Draco, is that actually enough in the Misty terrain to KO my Xurk? I don't think so. I could also ally switch. Yeah, I think we just target a Phantom Force. And I think we actually... oh, I have D-Gleam. I'm an absolute champion. Let's go, D-Gleam. Show him what you're working with. Xurkitree, end this man. Follow me, yo. Come on, Xurk. Give me that one hit. Give me that big Xurk energy. Phantom Force. I probably should have just actually went for the, see, I should have just went for the ally switch, I think. D-Gleam, so we do outspeed. Scarf Xurk, busted. Where are you looking? Where are you looking, Reggie Drago? Xurkitree's the best dragon type in the game. Beast boosted, that's right. Yeah, we take those. I told you, man, someone was getting messed up in this game. It was a little bit close, but, like, games like this, both of us were using such, like, aggressive leads and plays that it had to come down to someone getting messed up. And you know what? We take those wins. So hopefully you guys like this video a little bit more than yesterday's. You know, yesterday we played a little bit on casual. You know, today you can see we're playing on ranked. So guys, let me know in the comments below the answer to the question today. And if you guys actually want to see me make a semi-serious team to see if I can actually make top 256 in the Players Cup qualifier starting next week. Let me know if you guys want to see some, practice for that. Maybe check out some teams for that. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. We're still trying to get to 100 likes on every single video. Hopefully you guys like the team. If you guys want to check out this team's rental code and pastebin, I usually post those on my Patreon. There's a link to those in the description of this video. I post it usually a day after I use the team, so it'll either be up today or tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that up, as well as other rental teams and pastebins, think about checking out the Patreon. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.